So we are at the Automotive Testing Exposition in Stuttgart, Germany. This is the #1 conference to present our test solutions to the larger automotive industry. And LMS really has a great booth here, as you can see, with very attractive test setups, very nice demonstrations, live demonstrations, which we are running throughout the days of the conference. Our prime focus today is to show the solutions we have as new solutions for acoustics and durability, and with a very specific interest for the eco-motorization vehicles. Let's take a closer look at some of the demonstrations, and we can explain a bit more about what we are showing and how attractive this is. So actually what we're looking at here is a gearbox. As you know, in ecological vehicles the gearbox becomes more and more important because it partially contains even the electrical motor. It also has different control strategies to save fuel, and related to that more and more noise and vibration problems come up. So with our high definition acoustic camera we are now showing how we can analyze the different root causes, how we can analyze the different radiators, noise radiators. So you actually see the radiation of the noise. In the live display you can see the different holes in the gearbox where this noise is radiating from. So the antenna basically measures the radiated noise, processes this noise on the fly and shows you on a photo image where the noise is coming from. Just to prove how real-time this all is, I could basically say, well, let's close one of these holes and put a cup in it, and you will see immediately that one of the most important red spots disappears. So you can focus on other ones. So if we take it out again, you will see that the indication of the red spot appears again. Another one which is quite important here is this one, which also now disappears when I close the gap. So whereas the 2D acoustic antenna allows to identify the noise radiation at the individual motorization components, our 3D antenna is put inside the vehicle to actually visualize how the noise that is generated by different components or by the wind is transmitted into the vehicle. So what you see here is our 3D acoustic camera, which basically scans the full geometry of the car and then projects the noise radiated at different operating conditions on that photographic image of the car. So inside the Eco car there is a number of sources that are completely different from before. As the combustion noise is no longer the dominant factor, you get different tunes, whistles, whines, and in a much higher frequency range than we are used to. What this means is that you also have to modify the trim material. With the test lab impedance tube measurement system, we are actually testing samples of such materials and qualifying them against each other for their acoustic performance. So with new players entering the market, people like battery companies, people like power electronics control companies, also our durability solutions get more appeal. So whereas we traditionally relate durability to proving ground testing, also these new components, electrical components, power electronics components, need to be qualified for the complete lifetime of the vehicle. So in this demonstration you actually see how the LMS SCADA's durability is used in the context of a quad vehicle to validate the durability performance. One of the key advantages of this system is the combined use of the standalone operation and standalone recording with the quick validation of the measurements using a remote control, using a PDA, or connecting the PC so you can immediately analyze the data. Like for any SCADA's data acquisition system, the key value proposition of the SCADA's durability recorder is actually that you can measure anything in a very synchronous way. So it means you have temperature measurements, train measurements, you have vibration measurements, potentially even noise measurements, and you can measure all those at the same time without external conditioners, without external amplifiers. and in a fully synchronized way.